Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Doug Blair, a marketing associate at Acoustic Sheep. Thanks for joining us, Doug.
Thank you very much for having me, Fred. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Well, you've got a really interesting company that's been around for quite a long time now, like over a decade. Is that right?
Right. So we started in 2007, and the need for our company evolved from our founder, who's a family doctor. She would take patient calls in the middle of the night and not be able to get back to sleep, which is, I think, a thing that maybe a lot of us experience. So she tried kind of earbuds and over-the-top headphones and everything to try to get to sleep because her husband suggested listening to meditative music. And just earbuds were uncomfortable. If you're a side sleeper, you can't really, sleep comfortably at all with big, bulky headphones. So her and her husband sat down at their kitchen table and invented SleepPhones to kind of help, get back to sleep. And then she started talking to her patients about it. And the idea kind of took off. It seemed that, it was the answer that a lot of people were looking for to either get back to sleep when woken up or to maybe get to sleep if you have a lot of stuff on your mind or maybe loud neighbors or a snoring partner or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, describe for folks what these are like. These are really soft headbands primarily, I think, that include speakers that you use more or less as headphones.
Exactly, absolutely. So if you can imagine, it comes in a headband. We've got two different materials. So we've got a thick, cushiony fleece material, and we also have a lightweight, moisture-wicking breeze material. So if you can imagine just like a tennis headband, and then all the components either are speakers, either for the corded version or our Bluetooth-enabled versions or our ASMR edition. And also the module, so that would be what houses the electronics. Everything inside of the headband is thinner than a number 2 pencil, or if you can imagine, thinner than 2 quarters stacked on top of each other. So really, you don't notice it when it's in the headband, and absolutely you can sleep very, very comfortably on your side, because all the internal components are that thin, and they also have a little bit of bend, a little bit of flex to them too. So we wanted to not only make them thin, but comfortable as well.
And because they're so comfortable, I think people use them for elsewhere as well, not just when they're going to sleep.
Oh, a myriad of things. So absolutely. So if you, are walking your dog, you can absolutely use them. Or if you're at the gym traveling, that's a big thing. Sleeping on a plane, especially for overseas flights, or, maybe once you get to the hotel, if you have a business meeting in the morning, just kind of want to get in the zone and sleep. And our products are perfect for that. So definitely kicking back or listening to podcasts, traveling, kind of a wide application. Tinnitus, a lot of people who suffer from that really like SleepPhones because it kind of drowns out the ringing that they experience in their ear. So definitely, I think, sleep is about a third of our life, and a lot of people have issues with getting to sleep or staying to sleep or achieving quality sleep. And I think that anything that is a natural, non-drug induced way to help with that is especially beneficial. And that's kind of where our product comes in.
Well, the newest that you have is the ASMR edition. And these aren't your typical headphones at all. Tell me about them.
No, absolutely. So I don't know if you or your listeners know too much about ASMR, but it stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. So what that is a deeply relaxing experience, which certain sounds can trigger a tingly feeling. It can be described as blissful, even euphoric. And those tingles can be brought on by something as simple as a whisper, a crinkle of paper. So it's definitely it's a newer thing. It's been around since about 2007, but seems to be gaining traction. So a lot of celebrities like Zoe Kravitz and Cardi B use it. It was just in a Super Bowl ad as well. So it's kind of coming from the fringes to more mainstream, and it's extremely popular on YouTube. So definitely a newer thing. We're extremely proud to be the first company that has an ASMR product. So ours is it has 16 different ASMR artists from around the world who boast a collective YouTube subscribers of 2.4 million. So these are really, really well-known artists who kind of have built a following, and their listeners were asking them to do something. We're in the kind of the comfortable headband business. Our customers were asking us to do something, so we reached out to these global artists from really all over the world to be in this product, and definitely they came back with a very positive response. They really wanted to be in it. So we have people from America, people from Europe. One of the tracks has someone whispering in Italian. It's definitely one of the best ones. It's very, very relaxing, especially not knowing Italian myself. I don't even mind that. I get that very, very calm feeling.
Describe for us then how these are used, because you're not bringing in external music at all, right?
Right. Well, and that's really, really nice too. So with some of our products, we've got a corded version. We also have Bluetooth versions, and those would need to be hooked up to an external device like a CD player or a smartphone or a tablet. And that kind of opens up the world as far as if you want to listen to an app or if you want to listen to a podcast. A lot of people don't necessarily like sleeping with their phone in the room or don't want to drain down their phone's battery. So it's nice because the SleepPhones ASMR edition it's the complete bundle. You don't need to hook it up to an external device. So it is all within the headband. And also because of the ASMR content that it does include, a lot of people look specifically for that because of the tingles and the relaxation that it can achieve, whereas other things like white noise might not work for them.
Are you going to drain the battery if you fall asleep with them on?
Oh, what's really, really nice about this is you would absolutely, like we said before, you could certainly use it before sleep, during traveling, walking the dog, whenever a really stressful day at work and you get home and you just want to relax on the couch, they can be used for that. What's really nice about this product is because it's an all-in-one system, we can do a little bit more customization to it. So, for example, there are 16 artists. Each artist has recorded for us a 30-minute long track. With this, there are 6 different timer options. So if you really like we'll say the Italian track, you can listen to that for 8.5 hours with the timer option, and the unit will shut itself off. We also have timer options for an hour, 2 hours, one that plays the track, every 16 track once, and then shuts off or keeps looping the tracks till the battery dies. Now, as far as the battery is concerned, that can last up to 20 hours. So it definitely will last throughout the night. It might even last 2 nights. And the recharging time is only 3 hours. So definitely if you were to use it tonight and put it on the charger tomorrow morning, by tomorrow night, it would be ready to go with a full charge, and you would be able to listen to this extremely relaxing content to help you achieve quality sleep.
Well, tell us about pricing, and mention some of your other models too.
Absolutely. So the ASMR edition retails for $99.95. It can be found on our website at SleepPhones.com. And while we do understand that this is, really, really perfect for some people, it's not for everyone. So we do have quite a few other products. We also have our SleepPhone Simple, which is also $99.95. That again comes with preloaded tracks, but it's more your traditional relaxation tracks. So like classical music, white noise, a spoken word meditative track. So definitely, something that still doesn't require an external device, but can help you achieve quality sleep. Now, if you have a favorite podcast or audiobook that you really like to listen to, we do have our corded version for $39.95. It would plug directly into a CD player or a phone. and then two different Bluetooth versions. One is $99.95. That's the SleepPhones Effortless. And then we have another one, the SleepPhones Wireless. And then we have the $149.95 SleepPhones Effortless. The difference between those two is just how you charge the module, with the more expensive version having an induction charger. So certainly, at least for me, when I wake up, I'm not quite awake yet. So with our induction charger, I can just set it on top of the charging base. I don't have to worry about plugging and unplugging anything to get it charged. And because it uses Bluetooth, if I want to listen to an audiobook tonight, but maybe a white noise app tomorrow, I can certainly do that. So definitely kind of opens up the world, whereas with the ASMR, you only have those 16 tracks. With our Bluetooth version, any content that you want to listen to, you certainly can. And then all of our products, information about our products, we have 3 different headbands, headband sizes. And as I mentioned before, we have 2 different types of headband material. All of that, along with videos and our contact information, can be found on our website at sleepphones.com, which is SleepPhones.com.
Very cool. Again, it's sleepphones.com. Doug Blair, thanks for taking the time with us.
Oh, thank you very much for having me, Fred.
Cooking with the power of the sun. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, here to tell you about the latest innovation from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. The GoSun Fusion has arrived using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. A really bright idea. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. I love what Patrick and his team are doing, and so will you. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co to check out all of the company's products and innovations and use the code Techstination to save 10%. That's gosun.co.